really do any good if you don't have anything to put it into.
I have AoE cleanse. That's kind of like my biggest contribution. It's really good, but that's all I can do.
Oh, chat. Do you guys remember that little piggy that I had? It grew up. This is the grown-up version. Gortusk Matriarch. So that one grew. This one's growing. Bears don't evolve. Is there any more things I can kill nearby? There's not. Oh, there's something in the water over there. Alright, so she teleported there. I'm wondering if I should move some stuff around. So between... Oh yeah, wait, what did we say her name was going to be? Hang on.
I think I'm going to bring one stack back.
Elder Blue?
Just in case
last
one
name
just comes to one of my cities or your cities, so I can have like a spellcaster there.
There we go. Apply changes. Alright. So we've got Flute and Chip's armies over here. Chip is higher level. Let's see. Do that. Don't have a better thing for that one. I'm wondering if I should take the units in these armies that are the strongest and put them in the same army. You name something after me? Yeah, I asked chat to name it, and they said Flute on that day. Tim Cheeseworth. Super Evil Hagrid, Marauder Guard. Chip being higher level than Flute. Well, Chip was the second hero we got. Flute was the third. Did you wind up naming that one character after Bluebell when you asked names earlier? Jackals, we did it literally 2 seconds ago. I'm guessing you just came back. Yes, its name is Blue Loves Spooky. Let's see, 940, 16... Why 1600? Oh, because he's got multiple tier 4 guys. Let's see, how's the underground tunneling operation going? Okay, so right here, so chat, look, underground, they're breaking through this wall, and then they're gonna hit Ohio. That's their plan right now. They're going to sneak attack Ohio. I still haven't hit Reaper's Hollow. I need to do that. Alright, Fairlight, it's just you and me for ending our turns. Can you tell me when you're about to end yours, and I will jump the Stelly in the middle of his capital?
I will be done here in like 5 seconds.
Your scout is so stealthy, I couldn't even see it.
I am ending my turn.
It's working! It's working! I destroyed it. Oh my god, we just unriversed so many provinces over here.
That's messed up. Where did you do that at?
Right by Brockgar's garden.
Man, I'm so mad he turned off the server.
Yeah, even if he replaces it immediately, it's gonna take like 10 turns to grow back to where it was.
Wait, what happened?
The stelly things that we giants put down to like terraform the land, like it puts my ice down.
Oh yeah.
It makes the area more profitable for us, and I just ran a single unit into Bomjus's like downtown area and destroyed the stelly right at the end of the turn, so that when the turn flipped
Oh
over to
my
the next turn, he
gosh.
didn't have a chance to stop it, which was super scummy of me.
I dug through the wrong
Devious.
place.
I now have a teleporter in the northeast corner of the map. For short.
Oh, chat, look at this enchant. All beasts do 20% more damage and gain 10 hit points and can break through reinforced obstacles. I'm getting it. Sure. Okay.
You know, it would really suck if I can't actually move through this stupid lava.
Even though you are, in theory, a lava dweller.
Yeah?
Yeah, that would be pretty funny.
Funny is a word.
Muck, now that I have my own working teleporter and my giant is standing near it, if you end up fighting down there on that south end, I can be there in like a turn or two.
Good to know. Also, Bomb just built a teleporter in the outpost that's right next to my city, or my border, I should say.
Okay,
so
there's...
he can leave or come back really fast. My invisible scout is still like within annexing range of it. If we wish to make a play, I could start by jumping on that.
I mean, it sounds to me like, I don't know, it's when they're done recovering and rebuilding their forces, they could all come spilling out that teleporter and try to like 4v1 you.
They could. I now have 4 teleporters online, so you know one of them they could easily reach, but 3 of them are behind it. So if it comes to that. New skill available. What? Where? Where's... Oh my god, I want that one. Gain 3 gold per unit tier of the units killed in combat. Magic origin unit upkeep reduced.
Okay, my army is slowly coming back online as all of my cities are spitting out units every couple of turns.
Don't forget about Rally of the Legis, might be helpful. Oh, chat, I think there's a ring that makes your army invisible on the map.
Teleport.
Hang on, I might be able to do some sneaky stuff with that. Do any of you have a spare one of those rings that makes you invisible to the enemy on the map?
I
can't
do
craft
have
it.
one.
I already looked.
I don't know that I would define it as spare, but I could live without it if I had to.
I don't have a single one.
Are the rest of the units in your stack invisible, or are you just trying to send a solo hero to go do memes?
Okay. A follow-up question. If I put it on my giant, does it make the army invisible on the map?
No, it would make they would see a stack of 5 units. They just wouldn't see the giant in it.
Okay. Never mind then. I misunderstood how it worked.
Makes your army invisible and makes the character wearing the ring invisible are 2 different traits.
Gotcha.
If I can find a water infestation to clear, I will get my ruler's entire army is invisible. That's why I'm trying to find one so badly.
Oh, that's cool.
There just hasn't been one.
Yeah, I definitely...
Oh, wait, there's one in the far southeast corner.
Oh, that's pretty close.
Behind the cheesecake industry. Honestly, I could start sailing down there. It would take me how many turns?
And then you can recall.
5 turns and then cast Recall Ruler to get out. Is it worth running across the map for 5 whole turns to try and get to that thing? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's also the one down in the southwest, but it's the same problem.
Chat, this is the lowest my farming has been in a while. Like, just because bombs are right outside my door. I would say that it's looking like, the last turn and the next couple turns are going to be the lowest amount of farming I've been able to do this game with bomb just like right on my doorstep.
Yeah, he's kind of boxing you in a little bit. So tempted to just start sailing down there, man. I want to complete my ambition so bad. It's just 5 whole turns to get down there, and there's the possibility that while I'm on the way down, they just killed it, and I've wasted like 7 turns on my ruler.
Who is that? That's an animus. That... Oh, that needs to go into one of these armies. That'll have to wait till the next turn. That one's right there. That one's... Okay, that one's right there. Yeah, I need more scouts. I need more scouts. I don't have money. I've got no money. You know what? Hold on.
The Diggermeister must have come through here. I see spots with 2 iron nodes and 2 gold nodes in the same tile.
Indeed. We have left our mark.
At the end of the next turn, I'll be in a position to destroy another Steli and drop the economy at hydroponics. The biggest win will be if he doesn't notice this for a while.
Yeah, if there's one thing Bomb just is terrible at, it's noticing details.
Mm-hmm. Like what time
I guess
it
you
is.
don't. I guess you don't know him well enough to know that this is sarcasm. I feel like he'll probably pick up on it pretty quick.
Depends if I catch him while he's still sleepy.
True. Wait till he nods off, then go in.
My next scout is going to go behind his PC. Just keep an eye on him.
Oh, everyone's waiting for me again. Let me end my turn. Whatever Bomb just is building, it has 2 more. It's like upgrading something else. I wonder if he's upgrading it to a full city. Oh, I kid you not. Because I've been watching Game of Thrones again lately, I was going to name this new city Eastwatch by the Sea. And the game literally named it Eastwatch.
Okay, I need to get another something with Shadow Affinity. Cryomancy? Yeah, Cryomancy might be the call here. Yeah, I think we go Cryo, then we get Cold Dark. Cold Dark is the one we really want right now. But I didn't know that when I started this game. So we're going to get Cryo now, which will unlock the ability to get Cold Dark later.
When all the world has turned to ice.
Frostblade's enchant. Let's see. Alright, that is a bit more XP for them. Back him up. Where? Okay, hold on. Okay, there's she. There she is.
Okay, don't forget to move up your unit at the Haiti front.
Yeah. I'd have to take over my... They're trying to poke my domain with scouts a little bit. They're so dinky. Okay.
Very rude of you.
You have come upon me.
I was simply purchasing goods in your village. We were
with
very peaceful.
fire
Yes,
and
it's our
smoke.
traditional greeting from my people.
Yeah, I'll give you a traditional beating. How about that? Ow! Ow!
Oh my god.
Whatever.
Oh man, chat. Ugh. Alright, Pestilence Crocodile barely lived that. Alright, we just cleared this Ancient Wonder. Piercing Amplifier, 20% magic damage. Ooh, that. Where's our new mage unit? Is it Flute? Flute is the mage. Flute, you get epic armor. Top tier armor for Flute. Wait, what? You've defeated the undead queen and her lovers. What? That's what I was fighting? So Archon's Bane. Recruit Deliria the Mender later. Hero Ritualist. Ask her to share her ancient knowledge. Gain alignment. Recruiter later. Alright, let's summon a greater animal. Let's see what we get. Got another saber-toothed tiger. Kinda wish for something better, but... Alright, let's start doing... Let's see... The Empower Beast enchant, which will buff all of our beasts on the map. Keeping this guy here to keep an eye on things. What is this one gonna do?
You know, I'm noticing that Katie's city in the back doesn't have walls at all. So, one unit walking in will just instantly take it.
Oh my goodness, if you snipe her whole city with a scout, that would be so mean I'd have to ban you forever, but it would be so hilarious.
Wait, you
that I'd
don't
be
even have to
impressed.
siege it in that situation?
Nope.
There's no walls, there's no siege.
W's
I thought it
take
started
over.
with something.
You know what has to be done.
Let's see. Do they have all expansions enabled? Yes, the host of the game has all the expansions that give additional units. I personally am missing the one that has the Eldritch beings, but he has it. And they did a house rule where they banned Tome of Severing. I don't have any experience with it. They all say it was like really anti-fun. But is apparently not loved. Hey, Silver?
Yes.
You mentioned that you had played Ritualist before. I got a question I'm wondering if you know the answer to. You ever used Conjure Wildgrowth?
Yes.
I don't see a duration on it. Does it ever run out, or is it just a permanent thing on the battlefield?
It's like a summon. It has HP.
Gotcha. Okay, I was imagining like the bushes, for example, that are already on a battlefield.
I believe it's more like the
Like a totem?
like the Tome 1 Tome of Brews, like the tentacles.
Gotcha.
That's like my least played spell in that tree specifically. I usually go either the undead tree or the healer tree. But I believe it's summon like the vines.
Yeah, I like the spells that allow you to cast a thing and still attack in the same turn, because I've got a really powerful attack. And a few rows down is cast Vine without it using up AP. So I was going toward that, and on the way there, it's vines give regen to nearby stuff. They buff defense. It looks really nice once I make it free. But I was wondering how long it lasted because I didn't see it anywhere.
I don't think it has a duration.
So maybe on like turn one, I could summon it next to us just for the regen stacking.
I think it's like the Clinging Mist thing, maybe. Maybe it's just like an area buff. It doesn't actually have HP, but it just doesn't have a duration, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll be honest. That's my least played tree.
That's fair.
Well, I think Katie has not spotted us yet, because I see her still moving some of her units around.
Yeah, they were too busy on my scout. Yeah, there's like one halberd unit they have that I see.
Okay. At this point, once Tim, Orcish, and Fairlight have gone, I'm gonna snipe another Stelly to drop production at Hydroponic City, and then I'll run.
Devious.
Well, it was funny because what really woke me to this idea was when Bombgis told me, he's like, you know what's crazy? When you siege the Stelly, it didn't stop when I killed your unit. I had to run a unit there and stop it. And I was like, really? So he doesn't know it, but he gave me this idea.
Oh my gosh, he's inspiring you with his evil ways.
Unfortunately, he's also very scary. Dude, he's right outside my base farming like 6 monster dens. Like, he's just getting so much XP and it worries me because I'm not getting a lot right now.
Well, hopefully this maneuver will kill one of their players. That would be nice.
That would be nice, yes. So you're... I'm looking at you on the map. You're going for Ohio?
Yes.
Have you been able to tell yet if you can cross the lava?
Yes, I can. I have to kind of do a U-shape around it, but yes, I can.
Ah, I see it, I see it, I see it.
I'm gonna try take Ohio, and if there's no resistance and it's successful, I'm gonna send something weak to Seattle to the south of that with no walls and take out her dragons. She has no portals, so it's realistically what she has at home defending and who can come and reinforce her, but I don't know if anyone can. The closest teleport is like, I don't know, 7 turns away from Seattle.
I'm effectively done with my turn. I'm just waiting to do this last minute hit once Fairlight and Orcish are ready. Why is Muck so quiet? Thinking. I'm using my wrinkly brain, man. Using my wrinkly brain. So right now, chat, this building, for those who are new to the game, is called a Storm Rune Stelly, and every turn it adds rivers to nearby provinces, and it slowly expands. So after you put it down, it takes 10 to 20 turns to change this whole area.